We've kicked off the second half of the season in dramatic fashion. Week 10 had a little bit of everything, so let's run it back and overreact to the biggest games from Sunday's slate. And we'll start in Berlin, where the Falcons played the Colts tough for much of the game, but mistakes caught up to them big. What's new? The story of this one, though? Jonathan freaking Taylor, man. 244 yards and 3 TDs on the ground. The best day by a running back all season. Look, we all know MVP is a QB award, but if the Colts stay at the top of the AFC, it's going to be because of JT. At this point, we all know we can't have an MVP conversation without Drake May, and he just continues to make his case week in and week out. This week in upset fashion against the Bucs. I mean, May was receiving MVP chance in Tampa. That's 7 straight wins for the Pats, who are now 5-0 on the road and have solidified themselves as the team to beat in the AFC East. Speaking of, I think we're all still trying to wrap our heads around the fact that the Bills lost to the Dolphins. But hey, it's hard to win 8 in a row against the same team. The last time Miami beat Buffalo was in 2022, so despite how poorly this season has gone for the Dolphins, they were probably due. As for Josh Allen and the Bills, yeah, it wasn't pretty. Probably one of the worst performances of the Allen era. And I'm talking about the entire offense and defense here. The loss puts Buffalo at 6-3 and firmly in wild card territory for now. And if we're talking wild card spots, are we going to see the Ravens in the playoffs? That's 3 straight wins for the flock. Lamar Jackson played with patience in the second game back, and Baltimore's defense is turning a corner to help fuel this resurgence. Granted, J.J. McCarthy and the Vikings couldn't have looked much worse, but Baltimore is gaining ground in the AFC North. You can never count this team out. And we can't break down Week 10 without talking about Davis Mills? Yep, Davis Mills, leading the Texans to a big comeback win over the Jaguars. Houston trailed 29-10 going into the fourth quarter and ended up outscoring Jacksonville 26-0 that period. And if that doesn't sound crazy enough, I'll put it to you like this. The Jags had a 98.9% chance to win with 13:35 left in the game. What a season-saving comeback for the Texans with CJ Stroud out. And finally, there's not much else to say here other than the fact that the Rams and Seahawks are like really, really good. Yes, both were playing backup QBs, but as we know, Mac Jones has been keeping the 49ers season alive with Brock Purdy out. But the NFC West is going to come down to a battle between Seattle and LA, especially with all the defensive injuries stacking up in San Fran.